Hi, this is my view on Saturday Night Fever, which came out in 1977. To me, this is one of the best movies of the 1970s, and that is certainly saying a lot because some of my all-time favourite movies are from that decade. I think this movie is superb. A lot of critics write it off these days as just a simple little disco movie, not very important. It just had a big impact at the time, but mainly for the soundtrack. But that's not true. It's actually a very dark movie, and it's got a lot of hidden depth to it, and a lot of people don't realise that until they see it. It's not just about John Travolta dancing, which is fantastic in the movie, but it's about his life in general. Basically, he plays a 19-year-old Italian-American kid called Tony Manero, and he lives at home with his mum and dad. He hates his father, and he has a very mundane existence. He works 9 to 5 in this paint shop all week, and the only time that he comes alive is on Saturday night, where he goes to the disco and he shows what a great dancer he is. There's two great things he's got going for him: is his looks and his dancing abilities. Unfortunately, his dancing is not appreciated by his family or friends, which is very frustrating to him. And his friends are all deadbeats, and he's afraid that he's going to end up the same as them, even though deep down he knows he's way better than any of them. So basically, Tony Manero meets this girl, I forgot her name now, who changes him. He goes after her. He meets her in this club, and he's fascinated by her dancing, and he tries everything to basically make her his girlfriend, but she's not really interested in him in that way, and that makes him more interested in her because she's rejecting him, because women hardly ever reject him in the movie. And basically she comes from the same kind of background he comes from, but she's better at herself, and he wants to do the same, and he finds her an inspiration on how she does it. It's really a coming of age story, and it's really beautifully told. It's an 18 certificate movie, so it shows you how strong it was at the time. I mean, there's a lot of really bad language in it and stuff, but that's what's great about this movie. It is gritty, it's not watered down, it's what it probably was like in the 70s, and I like that. It doesn't conform to the way that movies do today. I mean, I always find, like, with movies, especially when they do dance movies and stuff, Step Up and so forth, they're all very watered down, very MTV generation kind of stuff, no grit to them whatsoever. It's like when they redone Fame, I thought was really, really bad, because I still love the TV show Fame, and the new one was just terrible. But please check out Saturday Night Fever if you have for some reason not seen it, because it really is a brilliant movie, and it is a coming of age movie. And what I really like is John Travolta's brilliant performance as Tony Manero. For me, it's his best performance of his career, without doubt. He really brings great depth to his performance in this. And obviously it's got a brilliant soundtrack by the Bee Gees, which we all know, and it really works so well for the movie. I actually believe none of the songs were actually written for the movie. It was actually done beforehand, and they simply said, we need the soundtrack for this movie, and they to contact the Bee Gees, and the Bee Gees says, okay, we've got an album coming out, maybe you can use the songs from that, and that's basically how all those great songs came on the movie soundtrack. So anyway, check out Saturday Night Fever. As I said, it's not just a disco movie, it's not just a lightweight movie of pop culture, it's actually a very, very important movie, and you'd be foolish to miss it. Thank you for watching, take care, bye.